Well, I'm officially up and running again, finally. I left things. So basically, I had a plan to film the entire 5 days of our holiday, and I didn't get to do that because one, I broke my DJI and I had to send that off for replacement. The replacement arrived yesterday in the afternoon, so I had to make sure it was charged and everything, and reset all the settings for it. And then not only that, but then the following day my phone on, I think it was our second day of our holiday, like our little staycation, it was like crashing on me and going into recovery mode, and I was just like, this can't be happening. So the only thing I had left to film on was my little Insta 360, and it's not the latest version, so it doesn't film very well in like a dark room. It's really for being outdoors. So while it's okay, it's not the best. And I was just like, do you know what? I can't even be bothered because it's just going to be such a faff. And then we went to Meadowhall to go to the Apple store on day 2, and it took probably about 2 hours to get a new phone because I had so much storage on my old phone and it took forever to update from the iCloud. So we kind of got so far, and I was like, I just want to make sure that my photos and videos are like downloading correctly. So I just waited for some of those to pop up on the new phone, and then I was like, right, okay, we can go now. And it still took, I'd say, about 3 hours to finish doing its iCloud update so that it was like back to normal. But I've got the 17. Here's Willow. She's my little background at the moment. But I've gone for the 17 Pro, but this time I've gone for the Pro Max. I had, and I got the like fabricy kind of case. I wanted the one that was a bit more of a brownie or like rusty brown, but they didn't have it in stock. Apparently, it's been really popular. So I went with the green because I've got my little mint green moft. So when I've got that on, at least it sort of matches. It's in the same colour, just a different shade. But yeah, it took like another 4 hours for the phone to update, so it took a really long time. I've gone for the smaller phone this time. I had the 15 Pro Max, and it was so big, and like I found because it was resting on my little finger a lot, I'd get like ache in my finger, which was not good because if it's going to be a tool that I use every day, because obviously people use their phones every day, but I'm also using it a lot more because I'm trying to post on social media and stuff or like edit things. I was just like, I can't be dealing with like a big heavy phone right now. So I've switched to the smaller phone. Already love it. Danny is already jealous and he wants to also switch his to a smaller phone. By the way, please enjoy my little Disney Christmas mug. I actually thought this was my mum's, but she said it was mine, which I'm super happy about because I really love it. I've sort of done like a really bad version of not a mocha, a latte. There's no syrup in it. It's literally just espresso with milk. Because I've used my velvetizer this morning to froth up the milk. Because I don't have an espresso machine, so I just used instant coffee, poured a little bit of water in, and then added loads of milk. So that's what I've done today. So yeah, we're actually now. So yeah, the day 2 was just such a faff, sorting the phone out and everything. On Thursday, on the 3rd day, what did we do? I can't remember what we did. I feel like, oh no, the 3rd day, I took Daisy to the vet. She got her final vaccine because when I moved back from Canada, She had obviously had all her vaccines, all her shots, including her rabies shot and everything, so that she could fly on the plane. And then when I got back, I registered her with the vets, and then a year passed and I forgot to take her back to get her shots updated. But also, I wasn't entirely sure whether I'd just have to restart the process anyway. And because she's an indoor cat, it wasn't really like a major issue. But then because we've got the dog, we were like, well, the dog's going to be going in and out, which means Daisy might be more susceptible to different things. So I've decided to restart Daisy's vaccines, which meant she had to do 2 parts. So she's just had the second part. She had that the other day, and she was really good. She hates being confined in like a carrier. She absolutely hates it. She hates traveling. She's not a travel cat whatsoever. But the good news was that she has lost more weight since they last saw her at the beginning of the month, which is fantastic. So she's slowly coming down. Basically, they said ideal cat weight is about 5.5 kilograms. She was just over 7, so she was overweight. And they said because she is just a naturally bigger cat, like she's got a bigger structure, she is going to be probably weigh a little bit more. But they said we'll try and get her down to 6 kilograms, and then we'll reassess. So it might be that they try and keep her at 6 kilograms rather than trying to aim for the 5.5, because that might mean that because of her size, she's actually a little bit underweight. So yeah, she's still got a bit of a journey, which is sad because it means I can't really give her any treats. I feel like I'm feeding her so little, but it's necessary. Like, cause she's always hungry. She's always a little hungry cat, and if you give her food, she will eat it. So she just loves food. And now that she's like 9 years old, she doesn't really move around as much. She's not quite as playful. So I've got to kind of stick to the diet, and we are doing, which is proven by the fact that she is still losing weight. So she's, I think, 6.7 kilograms now. So she's lost about half a kilogram, which is about half a kilogram, which is great. I'm really pleased for her, and I'm happy that she's getting healthier, which is wonderful. So we did that, and then I went and met with like a friend of a friend, someone that I know, and had a little meetup because I'm doing some freelance branding for them, and I wanted to show the progress. He's really happy with everything. So today I'm actually going to get that sort of packaged up as much as possible and sent over to him, so that he can decide on the final design, and then I can make sure he's got all the right files and everything. And then what were we doing? I'm going to go have a coffee with a friend. This person used to actually be one of my bosses, and when I worked at Lush, like over a decade ago, and we've kept in touch sort of fairly loosely. It's been quite difficult with me not living in the country, but we have kept in touch. We had a coffee, I'd say about this time last year, and since then she's had a little girl. So I'm going to meet up with her, see how she's doing, and have a nice catch up, and then we're going to go to Danny's family. And then tomorrow, I'm unfortunately back at work, but Willow also is getting her final vaccine as well. She's been out on some really good little walks this week, and I'm so pleased and proud of her. She's doing so well. She can sometimes be a little bit jumpy, but we just keep, training her. We're training her with like a very chunky slip lead, so that she knows if she gets like a little tug on it, just to sort of come back and not do that. So we've been watching lots of training videos from people that run, what is it? The place is called Mordor Gun Dogs. So they actually train gun dogs, and they have like a big sort of, I don't want to say facility, it's more like a farm. They have quite a big farm, and they do that as a professional job. And they've done some really, really fantastic training videos. So we've been following some of their training videos for tips and tricks, because we wanted to make sure that we were following gun dog specific ones, not just generic ones, because every dog breed is quite quite different, and they will need different things depending on their breed. So we wanted to try and make sure that we were looking at specific gun dog training ones. She's not going to be a full gun dog, but I know that Danny at some point would like to go shooting, so she needs to be okay with, say, loud noises. So as soon as we've just had the fireworks happening because of bonfire night, so we took her outside and like was with her while the fireworks were going off, and she was honestly doing fantastically. She got a little bit scared at one of the rockets, and I just brought her inside and gave her a cuddle. But to be fair, she's actually very good, and we've had more fireworks since because, I don't know, firework day bonfire night doesn't seem to be exclusive to bonfire night anymore. So people just start fireworks sort of in the general time period. And she's sleeping right through them. She just doesn't care, which is really, really great. So that if he does want to take her shooting at some point, then we know that she should be relatively okay. It might take a little bit more training. It will take a little bit more training, but probably quite a lot of training. But we're off to a good start, which is great. So so I'm gonna sit and package up as much of this project as I can and get it sent over before I have to go out for lunch, and coffee this afternoon, and then tea with Danny's family. So that'll be lovely. I'm gonna bring Willow with us as well because we know the kids like playing with Willow, which is really cute. I managed to get everything packaged up and sorted and sent over. So hopefully I hear about. Why am I so close to the camera? So hopefully I hear about that soon. Let's see if he's happy with everything. There's still something I need to do, but I can't do it until I get some information from him, so I shall wait for that notification. There we go. So I will wait for confirmation from him, see if he's happy with everything, because there's one thing I can't finish off until I get some confirmation. And other than that, though, that project should be done, which is great. I need to hide this. I've got a gift for my mum. I need to find a place to hide it, so I'll do that later. And then, yeah, went for coffee with my friend. It was really nice to see her because I haven't seen her in a year. And she actually brought her little daughter, who's, I want to say, 7 months old, maybe 8 months. I think she was born in May. And she was cute. She was so cute, and she was so chilled as well. So she was really sweet. It was nice to catch up with her. And then we've been to Danny's family's house and had a nice tea and everything, and we just got back home, and it's our last day of our 5 days off, which I'm really sad about. I wish I had more time off, but it is what it is. And then we are going to, I think, put something on TV and chill out. At the moment we've been watching The Crown, and Daddy's got kind of bored. We're about halfway through and he's got kind of fed up of it, and he's like, I know that we're like getting to the good bit, but he's like over it. And I'm like, no, you said you wanted to watch The Crown. We're finishing The Crown and then we can watch Yellowstone because that's what he wants to watch next. So yeah, so I think we're going to sit and watch that, maybe have a chocolate biscuit or something, or maybe a hot chocolate. Have a nice cozy night in for a Sunday night. And then, yeah, we've got a busy day tomorrow because we're both back at work, and Willow is going to the vets for her final vaccine, which I'm super excited about, because 3 weeks from tomorrow she'll be like fully vaccinated and we can take her pretty much anywhere. And that also means that we can start looking at booking her in for some training sessions as well, some puppy training classes, and we can have like a bit more structure to her training, a little bit more guidance, because at the moment we're just kind of pulling things from what we've seen and read online, and it can be a little bit difficult because there's a lot of conflicting advice and lots of different ways to do things. So it'll be nice to get a little bit of clarity on that and hopefully make sure that we're training her nice and properly. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, tea is on, sausages are cooking, potatoes are cooking, I've got the peas ready to go, so I'll just put the heat on towards the end to cook those, and I've got the gravy prepped, just need to put boiling water in. 1 second. What was I saying? The timer went off, I had to go turn the sausages over. Yeah, and I've got the gravy prepped, just need to put boiling water in it, and then I'm gonna add some Yorkshire puddings. We've literally just got the frozen kind. I'm not making Yorkshire puddings, I don't have the right tin. I do want to get a tin because I love Yorkshire pudding, it's like the best thing ever. And anyway, I picked like some of the meals because I was like, I just need easy recipes this week. I don't want anything complicated. And I put like sausage and mash down, so I was like, well, that's an easy one. So I put that down, and then when he went and got the sausages, he thought it said the 27th. Today's the 17th, and yeah, they're expiring today. So it's a Monday sausage and mash night, so that's fine with me. While everything is cooking, I've given the floor a very quick vacuum. And I mean, I didn't move anything. I just went to the areas that I could see. Just a very quick vacuum. And there's some washing that's done, but I can't really bother to go take it upstairs yet. I'll do it after tea. So I'm gonna pop onto my laptop. Got it right here with me. And also, did I show you this? I got a new iPad case. I had like a dark grey OtterBox for absolutely forever, and now I've got this lovely sort of red berry colour iPad case. It's quite red on the back, it's a little bit see-through, a bit more plasticky, but I love the front cover. The only problem I have with this is that there's nothing to secure the pen, so apart from the magnet. So I would have liked like a little extra. I wondered what on earth that sound was the other day. I've just figured it out. It sounds like a massive dog crunching down on something really crunchy. And I was like, this happened the other day. Willow was in her crate, and I was like, well, it's not Willow. That can't be Daisy chewing Willow's food. And I came into the kitchen, and Daisy was looking at me and looking at Willow's food bowl, and I was like, surely not. She wants to go out. I was like, surely that is not the sound of Daisy munching Willow's food. Like, there's no way that sound would be that loud. She's just done it again. It's the freaking doormat. She's like clawing at the doormat. I didn't realise what it was. I'll have to tell Danny when he gets home. Anyway, yeah, so I would have liked a little sort of fluffy bit just to make sure that the pen was secure. And I find that even though there is a magnet here, it doesn't necessarily like stick to this side. I love the colour, and the other one was literally falling to bits. Yeah, because this is it's the 12.9 inch. So finding a case for this is a little bit difficult at the moment. So I'm just going to put up with it. It is what it is. Yeah, I've heard from Daniel, but all he said was that he's managed to get a good deal with the people that actually did our tyres. So we only had brand new tyres put on like a month ago, and he's already popped one on a pothole, unfortunately. So he's not going to be happy. But he's called the people that did the tyres in the first place. The guy was like, let me go talk to my boss. He went and talked to him, came back, and he was like, look, you're a really good customer. It was like one of the most expensive mobile services that we've done. I think because we did both cars, and we did, I don't think we did we do budget? No, I don't think we did budget tyres. I think we did mid-range. I can't remember. I know it wasn't top tier. Can't remember what it was now. But because we had both tyres done in one day, it was over £1,000. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea how much it was, but because we did that, they've given him a discount, so it would have been over £200, and it's just about 160. So at least he's got some money knocked off, but I guess it just means he's got to wait a bit longer, because it's going to take him a while to get to him. So hey ho, night by myself with my laptop. That's what it is tonight. I'm gonna have to eat this in like record time because Willow's just woken up and she probably wants to go out. I've got 2 forks. I also don't really know why I put it in a bowl, but that's what we're going with. So I hope it tastes very nice. Bon appetit to a classic British dish. Well, I have been super lazy and I've chucked everything in the dishwasher. Oh my god, this cat. Daisy! Daisy! Get your face out the sink! What are you even trying to eat in there? I don't know why she gets fed at like 5 o'clock 5 o'clock? 4 when I get home. And then she gets fed again around sort of 10 o'clock-ish. Somewhere between 9:30 and 10:30. It's currently 7:30 and she is meowing incessantly for food. I'm sorry, but you are on a diet. The vet told you you have to stay on a diet. It could be, do you know what? It could be because she had her last vaccine on Friday. So maybe she's a bit grumpy and wants some food. Anyway, I'm just trying to edit one of my social media videos. I did like little mini vlog of one of our vacation days. Staycation days. We didn't go anywhere. I had planned to do one every day of the week. It wasn't really a full week. It was from Wednesday to Sunday. But obviously my DJI camera got broken and then I had to replace my phone, so it just like that idea went out the window. But I did manage to do the first day, so I'm just editing that now and then I'm going to post it. Danny said he's on his way home, so he should be home soon, which means he can enjoy his sausage mash with peas, gravy and some Yorkshire puds. He was so good. He called me and he was like, I really want to go around the corner and get McDonald's, but he was like, but then that's just more money that I've spent. So he was really good and he's waited for the Yorkshire pud and the sausage and mash. And I think he's home now. So I'm gonna go give him a hug because I'm pretty sure he's had a bad day.